Okie dokie, folks. Welcome to Motif TV. My name's John Fuzek. I write the Roots Report. Today, we have as my guest Emma Joy Galvin. She is a 17-year-old singer-songwriter from Warwick, Rhode Island, and she is pretty awesome. And you'll get a chance to hear her play a little bit later in the segment. But first, we're going to have a few words with Emma and see how she got to the ripe old age of 17 and is playing gigs this early in life. How you doing, Emma?
Hi. All right. So I really started off when I was younger with a lot of theater.
Younger?
I was 10 years old when I started theater in New York. I was in an off-Broadway show at the American Girl Theater, and I did that for about 2 years. And then I picked up the guitar, and I really found my calling in singing and songwriting and guitar. And ever since then, I've been going to Nashville sometimes, doing some recordings, and doing some local gigs.
When did you start gigging out?
I actually started, I think it was my first gig at the Newport Yachting Center. I was doing pre-shows for a lot of the shows. I did them for Plain White Tees, The Temptations, a few more. Ever since then, I've kind of gotten gigs from that gig and other gigs from those gigs. And it's kind of a chain reaction.
All you have to do is see you play, and then you know why.
Thank you so much.
So tell me about the kind of music you like to play.
I'm mainly a country writer, but when I play out, I usually play country, pop, rock, basically anything that the audience likes to hear. But I actually have one song out, and it's I did it with Adoption Rhode Island. It's called I Am Home, and it's on iTunes now. I went down to Nashville and recorded it. So that's kind of a country feel.
I've heard it. It's a very impressive cut. And you're going to be working towards a full-length CD, right?
Yes, I am. This summer, I'm actually going down to record a few more songs in Nashville that are really mine. The I Am Home song that I wrote, the lyrics were done by David Fontaine. So Adoption Rhode Island had those lyrics, and they heard me and they wanted me to put a melody to the song. So I went down and I put a melody to the song, and I went down to Nashville and I recorded it, and it's actually on iTunes. And if you go to iTunes and purchase the song, then 100% of the proceeds go to Adoption Rhode Island.
Cool. So is that the first time you actually kind of co-wrote with somebody, or do you usually write by yourself?
I do. I write by myself. I've never really gotten the true opportunity to co-write with someone, which is something that I'd really love to do in the future. But yeah, I mean, it was kind of a disconnected co-write thing. He just kind of sent me the lyrics through email, and I kind of worked with that and worked with a melody.
You know, I've heard you play a few times, and you do Rock and Roll All Night by Kiss.
Yeah.
And
Kiss is actually one of my favorite bands.
well, the thing is, you do a different take on it. You do almost like a countrified, you know, Americana version of Rock and Roll All Night.
Yeah, I really like to put my own twist on the songs.
You do a great job of that.
But still kind of stay true to the original version, because when I play out, I really like to play what people like to hear.
Right.
You know, that's what's the most important thing.
So what's in your future?
Well,
In this big bright future at the wise old age of 17, what is in your endless future at this point?
I really like doing what I'm doing now, and I hope to just kind of continue that and continue writing. I'd really like to come out with a CD in the future, and really just work on my music and work on my gigs. I love playing out, and I play mostly cover songs out, and I have a pretty good repertoire now. So really just work on my covers and my originals, and we'll see what happens. I'm a senior in high school this year, so I'm thinking actually about going to Nashville for college, which would be really beneficial to me to just kind of be in that scene.
The future's bright. Hopefully you can keep to it. So if anybody wants to see you play live, where can they see you?
All my listings for this summer and all the gigs are at my website, which is emmajoy.com.
That's pretty easy to remember.
Yeah.
You're also doing the pre-stage at the Styx concert at the Newport Yachting Center.
I am,
Music Series.
and it's going to be so cool to be back there, because like I said, it was kind of my first gig playing out, and it's going to be awesome to come back and do that again.
Well, let's see what all the fuss is about with you and see you perform live now.
I'm playing Somewhere Better Than Home. It's a original that I wrote.
So let's hear Emma play some music.